everyone, Kathy here, from Karma's Creations. I've been thinking about Roxy's Journal of Stitchery Volume 9, and I have my first book I'd like to do is based on The Untamed Thread by Fleur Woods. I participated in her first online course, the one that was done in conjunction with Take Two. The piece that I just showed you, which has cobwebs on the back of it, is one of the pieces that I did for her when I was doing her course. I'm rather proud of this one. This is the second one I did. This is the first one. Both of them have got birds in them. Lots and lots of thread painting, before I even knew what thread painting was. Just stand up so I can see that you can see. Oh yeah, there's my little yellow bird. So as you can see, I love colour. I love flowers. I love butterflies. Birds. There's always got to be a bird somewhere in my pieces. Can you see the movement in the air in the background of the piece? And this one. Again, bird. Lots of flowers. Beadwork. Thread painting. Appliqued butterflies. So yes, I went through my book, The Untamed Thread, again last night, just to solidify or finalise my thoughts on what and how I was about to do it. And the thing that Fleur uses flat lays. I've never heard it used before. It probably is, but it was the first place I'd heard of it. Fleur turned me on to all of this. I always loved doing all these things, but I did one at a time. I never ever mixed all the different types of stitching. If I was doing a cross stitch, I did a cross stitch. If I did an embroidery, I did an embroidery. If I did some stump work, I did stump work. But never had I appliqued a piece, cut it out and applied it to a piece. So anyway, I think my book is going to be a series of flat lays done in fabric and stitch, and emphasising the things that are the different categories and chapters and headings that are in the book. I also wrote down all the things that jumped out at me while I was flicking through it, while I wasn't flicking, I was going through page by page. So here's a flat lay. So yes, my book. I pulled out this. I'll just do a couple more pages, just in case people haven't seen it. She uses all the colours I love. And this stitch work where it's just an outline and only some bits are coloured in. And the background is wishy-washy. There's so many things in there that just, it gets me really excited. So anyway, this is my book, my inspiration. And this is the little book I gutted. Reader's Digest, as suggested. I took one page, and that was my template. I have actually concertinaed one big long piece here. So that I've got 12 sides, 6 individual like this, but 2 if you open it up like that. So I thought, I'm not going to be able to stick to 6 and not for Fleur's book. So that's my template. So I chopped up some pieces. This is some pink linen that's been eco-dyed. Looking pretty dirty. I've got plain white clean sheet. I got a piece of calico that has been through a pale green dip. A piece of linen from pair of beds sheets, and some more of the linen that has been, pink linen that's been dipped in the eco dye. So my idea is to take a piece, a top piece. I see these as being all fixed and finished and then worked onto there. And then the next one will come along, I'll do another one. And it'll go on there. You know how it goes. And then when it's all finished, it can be pulled out in one big long piece to view it, or I will attach it somehow and it will be this little book. I got piles of these books downstairs, so I think I might keep it to that size and have all of the books this size. So what am I going to do? I'm going to do a flat lay. I'm going to get a piece of fabric. I'm going to put a couple down actually. Let's do some. Seeing it was suggested that 6 was the number, I won't do 6 now, I'll do 3. Let me have a look, see if they're all in. Oh, yep, that's good. Now, I've got beads. I've got some lace with beadwork on it. got threads here. Let's see what we can do. I pulled out some, something's gonna go, it's gonna be wet. Mount scrap more in a minute. Let's put that one there and that one there. Excuse me. Okay, for starters, let's make a flat lay with one of Rachel's fabrics. I keep them here nice and neat. Here's a nice little piece. That'll fit somewhere. Looks like we're going to do a red and green one on one of these. What else have we got? Oh, that's a nice little border piece. Oh, maybe that one. That one might need a white background, I think. Let me have a look here. Here's a white piece. Well, that's got the red in it, so what I might do is take this red and green one away so that I can get different colours going on. I'd like to have all different colours. This is a pretty piece off the side. These ones that I've got cut, they're ones that I used the other piece of it in the Roxy's Journal of Stitchery, the number 8. Here's a piece I like. And that's my pink one. I'll start off it anyway. And that's 2 pieces of Rachel's, so I'll put them away now. I won't look any further or I'll get myself all confuzzled. About these 2, I'll get these 2 out because they're different again. One's calico and one is a different linen, different coloured linen. Now these are new fat quarters. Try again, fat quarters that I haven't used yet. I pulled them out because the colours appealed to me. Oh, I have cut a piece off that, or somebody's cut it crooked. I've got this one. I think that's very sweet. It's got the tiniest little flower sprays, and I think that I could easily thread paint any of those. This sort of fabric I love. One that has like a drawing and then they've just splotched on the colour. Definitely have to put some of that on the blue one. This green one I like as well. I love this apricot colour in these flowers. I think they'd look really pretty thread painted. Flowers, see, flowers, lots and lots of flowers. And this one, it incorporates the green and the apricot and the outlining. Look at this one. Here it comes. Any part of that. This. Just the green leaves I love. Look at it. Any part of that would go nicely. Here's another one I love that's got... Don't ask me what these are. They come out of a cheap pack from Spotlight. I think I paid $12 for 8. And I just love them. I think these actually look to me like cotton bowls, but you don't get pretty flowers like that on cotton plants. It's another one. This almost looks Australiana, this one. They look like Aussie blooms. They're all bright, cheerful, bright pastels really. And this is absolutely beautiful. Now, they might not be your cup of tea. You might like darker colours or muted colours or blues instead of the florals. I like all colour. But if it's got a floral, I especially love it. But anyway, I might put a little tiny piece of this one on the green one. This one I'll put away because I'm going to take a piece of this and put on one of them because it's just beautiful. Which piece though? See, just that. Just that little bunch of 3. And there's another little bunch of 3 and a little sprig. This here, that's stunning. There's too much pretty. I might cut this piece here out and then decide how much of it I'm going to use. There goes a truck. My sewing room is the front room of the house, so we hear all the sirens, the trucks, anyone going past, the dog barks. Okay, that one goes away. This one, maybe. I'll just put that aside for a sec. This one I'll put aside for a minute. This one I want to take, that's not the same. No, that'll have to have its own. I'll take a piece off that after. And let's see where we get to. No, that's the back. Not that it makes any difference, but how much of that will it take up? Oh, this is so pretty. Just leave that one there for a sec. Yep, I might be able to get everything in that. Oh, Nelly. Maybe I got to fold a page down. That'd be terrible, wouldn't it? some of this one. I have another little twist with these two that I'll let you in on the secret after I've stitched these. But at the moment, I'm not telling anyone. Which piece of this do I want? Repeats are here and here. So everything in there is a different one. Over here, I think. Don't ask me why I put it there. I have no idea. It just appeals. All of this collage is just new to me, and well, new. It's not something that's instinctive. It's something that I've had to learn. Do I need some of these? Blue. Oh, I said they don't quite work, didn't I? Or do they? No, I think they're a little bit too different. Okay, I've got one little box of fabric scraps here. Let's see what's in it. Nope. Oh, here, this has got this one out of the way. Bit there. got a pattern on it that could be stitched. You're probably all saying, no, don't put that there. No, maybe not this. Oh, here, this is a piece I wanted to do. Which one am I going to ditch? None need to be ditched. I'll just start another one. Alright, where are the pieces? Here's one. Piece of old fabric that I got from Melanie, and it's got a bird on it. Yes. Tidy them up another day. Bits of lace, thread. I had so many boxes of thread. Purples, not in that box. Some gold for the bird. No, it's too dark. Greens. We've had rain the last couple of days. Not a lot, but it's enough to cool down the heat we had. Had a terrible lot of heat. No. Mint green. That's better. Ah, it's gone. There it is. Chocolate brown for the black. This one. Yellows and oranges. Blue green again. Purple for that one. We haven't done anything with that one, so I can bury it for a minute. Bring this green one back in. An apricot and white. And white. Oh, these pretty little purple flowers there. Here we go. I have to put all these in little bags, I think, so I don't lose any of them. It's got a little bit of pink on there. Nope. That's the wrong green too. That's the same. A little bit of blue sparkle on the bird, I think. pink sparkle with the pinks. Well, that's about all I can think of at the moment. I have to think a bit further and look again at Fleur's. Whoopsie. Any silk ribbons. These pretty little ones. They'd be nice in silk ribbon. Have I got one the right shade? Maybe not. I've got a sheer pink organza ribbon that would look nice. It's a 2, but look at it. What about the purple on this one? There's a 4. Yeah, the bird can have some pretty silk feathers, I think. Well, I think that might do me for now. I'll pack all these in individual bags so I don't lose the threads that go with each one, and have a little think about what else I've got around the house that might go on them. I did think that if I could find my punch needle, I might do a little punch needle piece. Or like punch needle into flowers or something like that. Draw it onto a piece and then after I put these backgrounds down, I'll see if there is other fabrics I'd like to layer on top as well. Well, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you like what I'm doing. Leave me a comment if you can think of something that would look really good on one of these that I haven't thought about. I do have a house full of stuff, so a pretty good chance I might have whatever. I do have buttons that might suit some of these too. I've got the tiniest little flower buttons that would fit over the top of these little tiny teeny ones. And beads. I've got beads for days. Anyway, where's Fleur's book? What did I do with it? Here it is, underneath everything. It's one of her flat lays, one of mine. They're a little bit different. Of course they are. Here we go. I'll look through my braids, I'll look through my paper flowers and my silk flowers. I might find something else. Thank you for watching again. Bye.